Of course, if you have something specific, like you can come from here and move it to the right or to the left. You can increase its font size, for example. You can have all this text in your hands, meaning if you want to enlarge something a bit, just stretch it out. You want, for example, to make it bigger. You can have it like this. These are the computer components. You bring it like this. For example, you bring this part here as a title. So put it there. All right. This is regarding, for example, the first part. And of course, you have the ability to change everything as you like. The important thing is, after you've done this part, yeah, if you want to place it, you can put it here and check it. Now, let's move on to what. And by the way, everyone here on the screen, there are other menus where you can add things. For example, I'm talking about the components, the computer components. Can you put a picture of the computer components here? I mean, we go to this, and I go to the and put a picture of the computer components, and I come, for example, as an example like this, and I come, for example, to Scott, and I come, for example, I put a picture of the components like this, a picture like this, a picture of what this computer is like this. Is it like this? A picture of this computer like this as a view. But first, is this okay? All right, now let's focus on this questionnaire. This is the work that involves the interaction between me, the student, and the educational material. The questionnaire says what? You know, PowerPoint is still open in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. I don't know why it's opening. Let's close it again.
Go to the slide. Let's go to the slide. Unit 1. The hair is messy. Open it for me. Okay, let's see. Could it be in the background?
All right, let's check the time. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I'll come here and start talking about the first thing, which is the hardware components. For example, the hardware components. Or for example, let's talk about input devices, like the physical components of the computer. I can talk about input devices. Input devices, like this. Is that the view? So here we are, and focus with me on this part. I came here and placed the title Input Devices. I wanted to open PowerPoint. That's why. Can you move to the right and open it here? I wanted to open PowerPoint. That's why. Can you move to the right, open it here? And I can bring, for example, this entire group here. Yeah. And I put it here in this view, right? Of course, anything you don't want, you can remove it. If you want to place it as we agreed, you can do it like this. If you want it on the right, you can adjust it this way, or however you want it to be set up, and so on. The important thing is that after you've placed it like that, I want to insert an input device by clicking on Insert. And then start bringing a picture of the input device. You have input devices like, let's see, for example, a lesson. Oh, where is it, sir? Okay, moved on to the images. It's not available here. Can I get it from the internet? Get it online. Keep it as output devices. Here are the output devices. Name it an output device. To add your voice, it's fine. To add sound, click this word, then here. When clicked, choose to record directly. Use pre-recorded sound or text. Know the difference. I want to name it an output device. If you want to add your voice here, it's okay. If you want to add sound, click on this word here and click here on. Yeah, now focus with me. When you click, it will ask if you want to record directly here, or do you have a pre-recorded sound, or do you have text? Know the difference and click here on. Yeah, now focus with me. When you click, it will ask you if you want to record directly here, or do you have a pre-recorded sound, or do you have text? Does anyone know the difference between the three? Does anyone know the difference between these three? Just give me a moment. Let me get it for you. Just a moment. Does anyone know the difference between the three, between this one and that one? Just a moment. Let me get it for you. Just a moment. Let's see your opinion. Your words, of course. Let's remove this because it's confusing us. Does anyone know the difference between the three guys? The one where you record from a file, or record from your voice, or the speech input? This is really beautiful, by the way. Very, very beautiful. And of course, if you want to bring a picture, just go here. For those who say you updated the output device, no, just write or all input devices. Input devices. Use this image as input. Name it color 1. Insert directly. Ensure text matches content. Focus on this part. And it will place it on the desktop in the lesson and here. I named it color 1 or something like that in agreement. Now, instead of putting an incorrect image for the text, I can directly insert this image here. And I can go to the input units and place it here as an input unit and keep this title. Why? So that the spoken text matches the content. Now, focus with me on what I'm about to say. This part is really nice. We say if you want me to open the sound so we can discuss this part so that everyone understands. I'll open the sound for you. The session has started. And I come to the input units and I placed it here as an input unit and kept this title. Why? So that the spoken text matches the content at the time. Now, focus with me on what I'm about to say. This part is really nice. We say if you want me to open the sound so we can discuss this part so that everyone understands. I'll turn on the sound for you. The session has started. Settings menu. Sound. All right, everyone. What's the difference between the three? What's the difference between the three? You have audio from a file, record, and text to speech, right? Does anyone know? Come on, everyone. Quickly, because time is running out. Okay. Those who don't know, press 1. Those who don't know, press 1. Those who don't know, press 1. Look, everyone, on the slide here. Now, if you want to use a file that you recorded your voice outside, meaning you recorded your voice separately, and you want to talk about the input unit and bring it in, you just call that file and click on it like this. Then you bring it and place it on the slide, right? Okay. If you want to record directly from here, just click on the word record and start recording. Here, I start pressing record, talking, or I can point a little higher and say, what are input units? Input units are part of input devices and they use a keyboard. One of the most important input units that connect with the computer is the keyboard. And it starts to talk. Once you finish and cover the word, your voice will be here on the slide. What does that mean? It means that when you present the slide, the sound will be there. The sound is present, of course. The first thing it brings you is it shows you the slide. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, everyone? It's something really nice. It's something really nice. Is it clear, everyone? Clear? Okay. Is the direct recording clear? Press 1, please, so we can move on to the next thing. Press 1 if it's clear. This is a live recording. So if someone tells me, no, I don't want to record, I want to encourage the slide, I don't want to record my voice, the sound isn't good in the recording, I want to do something else, I would say, what should you do then? Just remove that recording. It's too loud. You can take it out. Do something really nice. What can I do, Dr. Sammy? Yes, I activated the recording. I can go to it and tell it, go ahead and press this word. What does that mean? Read the text. Let it. Read the text to you in a voice. What voice? From where? I mean, isn't this the text? Here is the text. What is the text? This text, of course, I choose Arabic here. Of course, all languages. I choose the language and I select a character. I want a male voice like the ones designed for girls. They can choose a female voice. For example, I chose James and she might choose Melissa. So you find it like that. I chose James. Okay, the natural one. And we want to do a preview, right? Let's do a preview. How about that? What a beauty. What? Beauty? Is this voice nicer than this one? Of course it is. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like this guy, James. I want to get that Melissa one, for example, and click. It's something really nice. It's something really nice. So I chose James like this. All right, James like this. And I choose, for example, as soon as I press this, what happens? Is it the written text, Dr. Sami? Is he reading it for me? Look, the slide looks nice like this.